I had been raised in a pro-life family and was active from the time I was small in pro-life work, then at university as well, in education on campuses. When I finished university, I came to Europe. I traveled. I was more open to God and asking Him what He wanted me to do with my life. I had the chance to come to Poland, and friends there thought it would be good for me to visit Auschwitz. So I did, and it left a very deep impression on me. When I read the guest book, people signed over and over again, "May this never happen again." And I realized very deeply in my heart that this is happening again in different ways, different forms in the world, and especially in my country, with regard to the disregard for life in the womb. I went back to Canada and knew that God was asking of me a greater commitment to life and to protecting life. I started working in a home for expecting mothers and young women who were pregnant. While I was there, I had a friend who was involved in some scientific research, and he was bothered by one aspect of it. He didn't know if morally it was okay what he was doing. I encouraged him to seek the truth in that, and he didn't seem very interested in that. He seemed more interested in just carrying on with his work so he could get into his job, his career. And I was praying for him before an image of the Divine Mercy and asking God to touch his heart. And in that prayer, it was as though God showed me the reality of what happens to a child when it's being aborted. And I never liked to look at the pictures of victims of abortion. I never liked going to Auschwitz to see that reality, but God made it real in my heart. And for me, that made things very different in so far as how I saw pro-life work. It wasn't in the abstract anymore as this big problem to solve, but very concrete, that there are children who are being put to death today at certain places, and they're abandoned, they're completely abandoned, and they're calling for us to love them and their mothers. So I began to live that out, that truth that they're abandoned brothers and sisters of ours, and God is calling us to love them.